welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany John and I live with my partner Steven in downtown Miami, Florida. In this vlog, we'll be traveling to Europe while working remotely. We took off from Miami on a rainy Wednesday night, flew business class on American Airlines, and arrived in London's Heathrow Airport early Thursday morning. From there, we flew to Munich, Germany to take a train to our final destination, Salzburg, Austria. Steven and I have just landed here in Munich, Germany, and stopped off at this little coffee shop just right outside of customs, and really happy, relieved, excited. I am currently logged in to my work computer. Everything seems to be working smoothly. The anxiety level is high. Somewhat less so because I got to the Miami airport early, got into the lounge there, and then I was able to log into my work computer from the lounge, and that relieved my anxiety somewhat. Still in the United States, so I know that I can connect to my work computer via Wi-Fi from other countries, and that's great. Now it's just navigating travel around the time difference that we're in right now. We're in Munich, Germany. After we are here for about an hour or so, we'll take a bus to the train station, and then we will take a train from Munich to Salzburg, and that is where we are going to be spending the next 2 days, is in Salzburg. Anyway, here's what you see when you come outside of customs in Munich. It's very gray. It's very gray here right now. That's okay. It reminds me of Portland, Oregon at this time of year, so it's not terribly cold. It's like kind of a refreshing kind of cold. So. Made it to the train station in Munich, and we are buying our tickets to Salzburg. This camera died right as we were getting on the train to Salzburg, which is totally fine because that train was not anything special. It was a train that got us from point A to point B, and that was about all it did. It did not have any food. It did not have any Wi-Fi. It did have first class, which was a very small cabin that was exactly like all of the other cabins. It just had a glass door. I think I got a little bit of footage of it. It just really wasn't that impressive. If you were taking a late train from Munich to Salzburg, I would not recommend paying for the first class because it really didn't give you anything else. There was an interesting thing that happened on the train. Steven got a little bit of video of it, but this girl locked herself in the bathroom and wouldn't get off the train. really sure what was going on there. So if those of you that understand whatever language that she was screaming in would like to let me know, that's great. So that was a train, and then we didn't get into Salzburg itself until 11 p.m. Woke up in Salzburg, and it's been a lovely, lovely day here. I've had a lot of fun today. Oh, by the way, when we did get to Salzburg, I obviously got online as soon as possible to make sure that my Wi-Fi worked, and I was able to log into my computer. And here's another country, Austria, that I am able to log in successfully from, and the Wi-Fi is working perfectly fine for me. I haven't had to do any video calls yet, so I'm not sure how it will work for a video call. It's not fast internet, but it's working well enough for me to work, so. We went and saw the birthplace of Mozart. Stephen was the one that navigated our whole trip. So, oh yeah, we saw Fortress. Oh, I'll put the name on the screen. The Fortress. We saw that up on the hill today. That is just super impressive. The hills here are super impressive. They just jut up into the sky. It's amazing. Oh, perfect. Thank you. They're so nice. They brought me some nuts and olives. There's a train that will take you all the way up there, but we did not take the train. We don't have a lot of time here, and plus we're also working, so we're trying to make the most of as much of Salzburg as we could during the day, being here at night, and then tomorrow we're gonna go take a train, hopefully a better train, to Vienna. Yes, we saw the Salzburg Cathedral. We did not go inside. And then around there they had some food markets and little gift shops and small little streets that you could walk down, and we explored those for a while. We walked to this restaurant called Barenwort. Yes, it was fantastic. Because we were walking by it, we were actually going to a beer hall, but the beer hall was closed because it was only 2 o'clock in the afternoon here. When we saw it as we were walking by, because it's kind of under the sidewalk, it seemed like a very good place with good authentic food, and it definitely was. Oh, lastly, I'll just talk about our hotel. Our hotel has been fantastic. And the NH Hotel here in Salzburg, everybody is super courteous and nice. And the interesting thing is, I think there's orchestra people staying here, because a flute player on our floor. I think it's a flute. No, it's probably not a flute. It's probably a saxophone or something.
It's a string, right? A string instrument.
They're on our floor. Beautiful, beautiful, perfect, playing perfectly. But it's in the room next to us, so we can really hear it. It's just lovely, though. I'm enjoying it. But then we stopped on another floor, and I could hear a different kind of play, a trumpet type sound from someone else's room. So I think there's orchestra people staying here, which I don't mind at all. I mean, this is the birthplace of Mozart, so you would think that there's probably a lot of musical things happening here in Salzburg. But anyway, I am almost done with this glass of wine. This is what happens when I talk a lot. I also drink a lot. Also, this is great wine, Austrian wine. So I'm going to finish that, and I'm going to, I might bring my computer down here actually and work for a while.